coming up in the windy. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sport. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. White, good. White's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bulls.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Brogdon finds Turner. Good work there as it goes. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now, here's Brogdon. There's the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And so here is Indiana after the Bulls pick up 2. And stolen by White. Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. Levine can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Oladipo. Warren the pass to Oladipo. Sabonis trying to get open. Oladipo misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Turner with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. McDermott. And Turner kicks to Lamb. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now, here's Dunn. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Satoransky, and it's sent back by Turner. Now the Pacers moving it up. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Here's Dunn. He can't get it to go. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Holiday surveying the floor. Out to Lamb. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Dunn. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Indiana also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Holiday. Holiday, the pass to Holiday. Holiday against Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. McDermott kicks to Turner. Deflects the pass. McDermott with a steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2 from the... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Turner. He's out there with McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Here's Valentine. Good D by Holiday. Here's Bitadze. Dunn covering. Bitadze, the pass to Turner.
Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
The Bulls leading by 3. And Valentine with the basket on the assist from Dunn.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
And Holiday kicks to Holiday. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Bitadze, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. Porter's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Warren comes in for McDermott. Oladipo, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Up top, Brogdon. White covering. Oladipo outside. Pass to Sabonis. Oladipo misses. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Left side, Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation
from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
White against Sabonis. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. White goes in. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Itadze, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Chicago leading. And then Carter with the jam.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's White. Carter dishes to White. Back to Carter. On the wing, LaVine. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brogdon against Markkanen. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Ahead, here's LaVine. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Justin Holiday's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Satoransky finds Young. Here's Hutchison. Bulls moving the ball around. A shot by Valentine, no good. Pacers trail by 10. McConnell in the corner. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lamb to the right side. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Now, here's Satoransky. Guarded closely. Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Here's Young. Here's Cornette, defended by Sabonis. Here's Valentine. Rebounded by Lamb. Right side Holiday. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Great. And you look at Zach LaVine. Dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Shaq, what did... And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Warren. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Bean passes to Porter. Down the free agent race last year. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
This guy, an explosive athlete, Victor Oladipo, no doubt.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
The feed to Markkanen. Carter kicks to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Shaquille Harris comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's done in for White.
Well, Porter rises high to make sure that one's finished off nicely.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing here by 8. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's Harrison. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine. Then for the Pacers, Sabonis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. T.J. Warren comes in for McDermott. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Brogdon. Holiday goes in. Misses from close range. In transition, here come the Bulls. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Markkanen. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Warren. To halt the run. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Sabonis.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
to the left side wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's not going to go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. Pass to Hutchison. And a missed layup. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Young comes in for Harrison, and it's Valentine in for Dunn. Indiana also making some changes. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Aaron Holiday, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Oladipo. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 7-point differential. The shot by Turner no good. Young inside. Sabonis is there. Cornett kicks to Valentine. To the wing on the left. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Satoransky. Lamb, he's checked in for Indiana. And it's sent back by Turner. And now Sabonis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, the instinct takes over. Sabonis gets up the floor, ready to finish the play.
Now here's White. That one doesn't drop. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. Malcolm Brogdon out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Lamb in at the small forward. Valentine shot good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pacers trail by 6. Brogdon outside. He feeds it to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. The Pacers also with a sub. McDermott's checked in. Here's Sabonis. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Porter passes to Levine. It's stolen by Lamb. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Feeds it to Turner to tie it up. And it's all evened up. 15 points for Miles Turner.
The big man just plays within his strengths. Miles Turner doing work right now on the offensive end.
Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. And Levine throws it down.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, how about the anticipation by Levine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Justin Holiday comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's T.J. Warren in for Brogdon. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
White against Turner, and it's good, 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Lamb dishes to Turner. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Turner finds Warren. Back to Turner. Shoots over Markkanen, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Turner's got 19 points.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. White the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the pass to Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Levine dishes to Carter. White looking around, lets it fly, and it's sent back by Turner. Outside Warren. Indiana moving it around. Kept alive. The Bulls leading by 4. Levine passes to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
You guys look at a guy like Otto Porter, and it seems like he's coming into his own in this league. He scuffled a bit, certainly, in his first season, but a key piece for this group moving forward.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Porter against Warren. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Carter down low. He's against Turner. And then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Back to Turner. Right side Sabonis. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as much as 10. Porter against Brogdon. Markkanen kicks to Porter. Markkanen passes to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Just 5 on the clock. And now Sabonis pushing it up. No one back. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice. No fear, under duress, big-time moment, and Domantas Sabonis delivers.
Oladipo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. So the Bulls win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, Asman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. And it's sent back by Drummond. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. Passes to Sabonis. 5 to shoot from outside the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind. You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Brogdon kicks to Turner. On its way from Oladipo for 2.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Sexton's shot is good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Turner. Back to Oladipo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
And Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Oladipo. Left side, Turner. The kick out to Oladipo. It's good.
Sheer muscle that time from the clever guard, Victor Oladipo. I like how he takes the punishment and just fights through it.
Left side, Love. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Turner passes to Sabonis. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Up top, Brogdon. The pass to Sabonis. Over Garland. Sabonis, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
It's Drummond, high post. He kicks to Sexton. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Now here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. Windler, the pass to Garland. Thompson dishes to Garland. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Holiday against Porter. Here's Bitadze. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Windler. And Porter, here we go. Pass to Windler. Knocked loose, taken away by Holiday. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Lamb kicks to Holiday. McConnell in the corner. On the wing, Lamb. And a miss there on the triple. Right side, Porter. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the 3. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jeremy Lamb. Garland with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Garland dishes to Porter. Thompson right side. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires for 3. That's tipped.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Now, here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Garland. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Lamb. Holiday. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. And some changes here for the Pacers. Brogdon finds Sabonis. Second chance shot. No good. Nance with some nice D. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. And Brogdon comes over to help. Thompson dishes to Sexton. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Oladipo. Warren, great positioning on the putback.
Warren's showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did, too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
The shot's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now, here's Sabonis. Turner keeps it alive and staying with the play. Sabonis.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here is Nance. Right at the free throw line. Sabonis with the steal. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The putback, it's good on the putback. Osman's got his first 2 points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And McConnell gets it to go.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. The drive by Thompson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Passes it to Sabonis. Over Nance. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 3 after the basket from Sabonis.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Here's Osman, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And that's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Garland is out there with Exum. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Oladipo. Defense right on him. Fires the 3. A shot by McConnell, no good. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Love deciding where to go with it. Over Sabonis. And that one hits back iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Oladipo, the pass to McConnell. This is to Turner. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Warren, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. High, arcing shot. Second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Warren, the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Now, here's Garland. Top of the key, Exum. There's the feed to Garland. Back to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And here's McConnell. Turner. The shot comes out. Good D by Drummond. Tries it from 9. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
McConnell kicks to Sabonis. And he gets it to go. That's 10 points for Sabonis.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Love finds Exum. Here's Drummond. Oladipo with the block.
Cannot take Oladipo's athleticism lightly. One of the very best in the league as a two-guard at blocking shots.
There's the dish to Turner. Back to Oladipo. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's good from Porter on the assist by Drummond. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
McConnell passes to Sabonis, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sabonis against Love. Feeds it to Drummond. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Drummond's got the lead back up to 9 now for Cleveland. McConnell kicks to Warren. 1 second left, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. Clock is at 3.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Osman. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Bitadze. Brogdon the pass to Bitadze. Back to Brogdon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
A different look now for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Ante Zizic. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Brogdon.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Nance. Holiday brings the double team, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Pacers now. Pacers trail by 7. On the wing, Lamb. And Holiday kicks to Brogdon. The pass to Bitadze. Outside to Brogdon. Clock at 4. Holiday against Nance. They get it back.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Tipped away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Pacers now. Pacers trail by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They get it back.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Here's Garland. Thompson right side. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holiday. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. There's Bitadze, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try, because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
For the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Nance, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Aaron Holiday. Oladipo taking his time here. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle, Sexton. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Back to Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. From the arc. Kept alive by Indiana. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Back to Sexton. And the shot goes in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's covered closely. Oladipo finds Sabonis. For 3, Brogdon. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Osman. Up top, Dellavedova passes to Sexton. From deep three-point range, off on that one. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac. Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Wow. Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Oladipo against Fournier. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Isaac against Oladipo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Fultz looking around. Shoots over Brogdon. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. No good on the triple. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Pass to Warren. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Can't cash in from close range. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Isaac finds Fultz. Here's Vucevic. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Gordon, the pass to Fournier. And the 3-ball is good.
Just so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Ball's knocked loose. Now Oladipo, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Indiana off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Turner. Outside to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Poke loose. Isaac outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Oladipo with the ball. And it's blocked by Gordon. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Oh, gentlemen. Woo! My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Down low. Gordon trying to break loose. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. The kick out to Oladipo. Warren against Vucevic. Turner passes to Brogdon. Now here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And there's the pass to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Turner.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. Indiana also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for TJ Warren. Minutes Lamb in there for Victor Oladipo.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
Outside Fournier. Vucevic dishes to Augustine. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Sabonis. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 5. 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Passes it to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross finds Augustine. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Augustine, no luck.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Holiday, great pass to set up the lay-in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Orlando leading. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Ennis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
The kick out to Holiday. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Ross. He dishes it to Carter Williams. And here's Ennis. Now the pass to Ross. That 3 off the mark. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Doug McDermott. Warren comes in for Justin Holiday. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
How about the agility, boy? Gordon knifing his way inside, finishes with confidence. That's pretty.
Turner with it, defended now by Fournier, and here's the break. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Brogdon. Warren finds Oladipo. Back to Warren. Oladipo outside. Pass to Bitadze. Stolen by Gordon. Fournier passes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Brogdon outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Back to Fultz. Nice D from Oladipo. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 5. Inside. There's Bitadze. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Fournier gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. Pacers trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shut up. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
Of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Outside Warren. On the wing, Turner. Vucevic defending. A three from Warren. It's rebounded by Fultz. Magic leading by 4. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Pacers shooting well, 50% from the floor.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Ross comes in for Isaac, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Pacers also with a sub. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Brogdon.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pacers trail by 6. On the wing, Turner. Carter-Williams against Holiday. Outside Warren. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Ross in the corner. Fournier against Oladipo. Here's Fournier, plenty of space. The Pacers pull it in.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Oladipo goes in, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Fournier. Six on the shot clock. Here's Ross, and it's sent back by Turner. Oladipo, the pass to Holiday. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Sabonis, the pass to Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando. The Pacers also changing it up. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Oladipo. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Gordon dishes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
McDermott passes to Holiday, and he gets the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Orlando leading by 6 to the inside. Got a piece of it. McDermott with a steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Holiday with the ball. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ross with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Ennis that time on the assist from Ross. and the Magic lead by 6.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Holiday dishes to Holiday. And yes, it's good. Holiday's got his second basket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Ross finds Vucevic. Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bombas checked in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell. Augustine from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. And it's Holiday in at the 3. Augustine, no luck.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. Turner up top. Defended by Gordon. Brogdon against Augustine. 4 on the shot clock. Sabonis. And no good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Magic moving the ball around. Back to Fournier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You've got to be able to manipulate the defense in pick and roll. Fournier, nice job there.
Turner finds Warren. Back to Turner. Now here's Warren. Pass to Turner. From 10 feet out, it's deflected. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gordon. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Boy, how about the tenacity of Aaron Gordon? So good at being assertive and taking over the offense when necessary.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Here's Sabonis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick and roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go, but they recover it. Fournier for 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the wide open shot from Warren. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Now, this is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
High post shot. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
It's stolen by Fultz. And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism. him, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
Feeds to Turner. It's stolen by Vucevic. Holtz kicks to Fournier. The dish to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Now Vucevic, defended by Sabonis. For three, Fournier. Kept alive Orlando. There's the pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Here's Isaac. No good off the back of the rim. Pacers trail by 8. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Back to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. Tries again. That one, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Vucevic against Turner. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's Vucevic missing. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Warren kicks to Turner. Oladipo outside. Here's Sabonis. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The three. Sabonis grabs the board. Oladipo right side. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
My goodness, it's hard to stay with Oladipo in transition. The speed, the quickness can be overwhelming.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Knight and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And he makes that one.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Defensively, this is what you want from marketing. Playing with confidence. Good things will happen, just like that turnover.
Back to Warren. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Yep, that one goes.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
To the paint, here's Carter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Oladipo, good.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
White the pass to Carter. Outside, Levine. Markkanen with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Levine, here we go. The shot misses. Nice D from Oladipo. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Inside. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Back to Turner. Oladipo against White. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Back to Brogdon. Feeds to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Over to the left wing. Markkanen passes to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Back to Carter. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for Kobe White. Taken away by Holiday. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Pulls it up. That's good from McDermott on the assist by McConnell.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
Lamb against Satoransky. Here's Cornett, and he goes in for the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Satoransky kicks to Porter. Back to Satoransky. Here's Young. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lamb passes to McConnell. Here's Bitadze. Yep, it counts.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Young. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Bitadze. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
Gets it off. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Pacers lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to... And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
We've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Holiday against Dunn. Passes it to Bitadze. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's McDermott. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. McDermott's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana. Here's Cornett. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Pacers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. The kick out to Holiday. Outside Holiday. And a wide open look for Lamb. Misses the 3. And Chicago shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. And he's able to get it back.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year. 78%, so not too bad.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Lamb. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
There's the steal. Harrison. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pacers trail by 4. And Warren, here we go. Turner finds Warren. Back to Turner. Stolen by Markkanen. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Harrison. Pass to Hutchison. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Back to Valentine. It's hauled in by Warren.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Holiday. The pass to Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. Tipped away. And they're running. Markkanen passes to Hutchison. Back to Markkanen. Here's Harrison, guarded by Holiday. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Brogdon leading the charge.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Markkanen passes to White. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
That one goes. Count it.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Valentine with the basket on the assist by Markkanen.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Brogdon kicks to Holiday. Down low. Turner passes to Brogdon. Sabonis with the ball. Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Valentine. Here's White. Pass to Harrison. Here's Hutchison. Back to Harrison. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good action during the period. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
Oladipo against Levine. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Young's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for White. Here's Levine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. And McDermott's subbed in for Sabonis.
You see it there on the drive. Wendell Carter with well-developed fundamentals.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dunn comes in for Porter. Here's McConnell. And the layup is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the inside. Back to Satoransky. Dunn right side. Pass to Cornett. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers trail by 3. Here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Bean passes to Cornett, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Great pass to set your man up with a high-percentage look.
Oladipo outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
To the paint for the lead. Good defensive work there by Young.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
It's 2-on-1. And Levine throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The pass to Cornett. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Cornett's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. And the Pacers call time here.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Now the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, we know about Warren's unfortunate injuries in the past, but when he's healthy, he sure is exciting to watch.
Young inside, defended by Sabonis. Young, no good. Lamb passes to Turner. And Lamb kicks to Warren. Stolen by Levine. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. And the basket by Hutchison.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, Turner. Warren trying to break loose. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Turner.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
Stolen by Brogdon. Lamb passes to Sabonis. That one goes in.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Hutchison's shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Bulls lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's White. Sabonis and Turner up front. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Warren in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Sabonis with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Sabonis, no good. Brogdon against White. Down low. Markkanen passes to Carter. Levine up top. Defended by Sabonis.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Sabonis finds Warren. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Porter. It's White on the wing. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Passes to Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Back to White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. On the wing, Lamb. And Turner kicks to Lamb. Back to Turner. Stolen by Levine. Carter with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Levine dishes to Porter. Pass to Levine. And the basket is good. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
The Pacers making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Saransky's checked in for White.
Showing that electric speed and quickness, Levine pushes the action, draws contact.
And he makes the first. And so Levine nails both of them. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Sabonis. Indiana moving it around. And there it is for him.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now, here's Satoransky. And the pass to Levine. Here's Carter on the wing. Porter. Here's Levine. Nice D from Oladipo. Pacers trail by 11. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Carter kicks to Porter. On the wing, Levine. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3. Again, Levine missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Porter. In the corner, it's Levine.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Levine against Oladipo. Levine can't hit. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
That's good from Oladipo.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Porter finds Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. To the wing on the left. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Lauri Markkanen is a guy you can build around. The 7th overall pick in a very strong 2017 draft.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Timeout called the Pacers. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, you need the 3 here, a quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot, one fluid motion, a very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of
for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to two. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Turner. And here is Brogdon. Sabonis inside. He's going up against Love. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Sexton against Oladipo. Turner inside. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Love. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Great use of that mid-range area by Love. With that simple jumper, he can really shoot a high percentage.
Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. Up top, Oladipo. Clock at 4. Here's Sabonis. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Sexton's shot is good.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Oladipo finds Sabonis. Now here's Oladipo. He's tightly guarded. Left side, Sabonis. Oladipo, left side. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the shot by Warren, no good. Cleveland leading by 6. To the middle. Garland dishes to Drummond. Now here's Garland. Guarded by Oladipo. From 12 feet out. No good there. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sabonis kicks to Warren. Indiana moving the ball around. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Here's Love. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Kicks it out to Love. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Shoots from 8. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Garland. Drummond's got his second basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oladipo goes in. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Oladipo finds Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack it.
The first one falls, so an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's Nance. Pass to Thompson. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. And slam dunk by Lamb.
Yeah, the speed in transition. That's what kills. When you allow Lamb to leak out, he's going to get to the rim.
Now here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to McConnell. To Lamb. Launches a three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 slot. Here's Bitadze. He's covered by Thompson. And Lamb kicks to McConnell. Out to the right wing. Elbow shot. And that one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the paint. The kick out to Porter. Thompson inside. He's covered by McConnell.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Holiday, the pass to Lamb. Down low, Bitadze, and Thompson sends it back. Nance finds Thompson. The wide open look here for Garland. Out left to the wing. Another shot. Rebounded by Lamb.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And there's the pass to Bitadze. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Nance. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Nance. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pacers trail by 12. The kick out to Holiday. Passes it to Bitadze. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Bitadze's got his first bucket in this one. Sexton with it. Now defended by McDermott. Shoots from the line. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Holiday dishes to Holiday. On the wing, Lamb. Back to McDermott. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this team.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
4 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's T.J. Warren in for Jeremy Lamb. Holiday against Porter. And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. Back to Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for McDermott, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 1:09 left in the first half. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Shots good by Turner.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
And Love throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. And the shot by Warren, no good. Now Cleveland moving it up. All sorts of time. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
And so it's Cleveland going into
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. And that does it for our halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Drummond. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 10. Brogdon looking it over. He kicks it to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Great with Brogdon and his size. It allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Inside. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. Sabonis grabs the board. Indiana trailing here. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And the shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Warren. No points in the game yet for him. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Brogdon outside. The feed now to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. And it's Drummond missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Turner passes to Brogdon. Outside, Sabonis. Oladipo finds Sabonis. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
He gets that one. Drummond's got 10 points in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Oladipo goes in. The kick out to Warren. Turner passes to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Warren controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. That one good for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Nance in the post, and he could not get that one to go. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Missed inside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. McConnell finds Holiday. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
The 11-footer tips it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
For the finish, it's Garland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Warren's checked in for Indiana. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Warren. Turner trying to free himself up.
Oh, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Windler the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. The drive by Love. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Pass to Turner. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Love outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good. Garland. Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. Both good from the line that time. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now Sexton.
And it's pretty evident that Sexton has a solid jumper. It just needs to keep taking and making it from there.
Warren finds Sabonis. Right side Turner. Oladipo outside. No good from outside. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Drummond with it. Picked up by Turner. Here's Garland. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Indiana. They trail by 11. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Nance is checked in. Here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Sexton. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Turner trying to free himself up. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in.
Boy, Oladipo has tremendous athleticism, and with his effort on the offensive glass, he keeps possessions alive for his team.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Love.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Sexton the pass to Drummond, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse. Relishing the spotlight in a big way. Warren loves having the ball in his hands during these moments.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A narrow... Coming up next, the Pacers taking... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on D8.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 1.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Shot clock at 5.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Fournier passes to Gordon. The dish to Fultz. The 8-footer. They get it again. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Tries again. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
Now, here's Brogdon, and that one drops.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Outside Fournier. Over Oladipo. The putback. It's rebounded by Indiana. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Brogdon against Fultz. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Warren. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Indiana making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis. Lamb comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Magic have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. For 3, Fournier. The rebound by Turner.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Woo-hoo!
Now here's McDermott. To the paint. Bitadze with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the basket by Gordon. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Holiday the pass to McConnell. basket counts.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Gordon got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Lamb with the ball, now guarded by Vucevic. To the middle, it's stolen by Vucevic. And that's going to be a travel. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. Now here is Holiday. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, the agility, the mobility, the speed of Aaron Gordon in the fast break, just such a tough cover.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Gordon. 12 points for him. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. And there's Ennis on the assist from Ross.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And so it's the Orlando Magic ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Brogdon, and it's Sabonis in at the foursome. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Warren subbed in for Justin Holiday. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 9, and Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now Fultz, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Here's Bamba, the basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Oladipo. Turner. Outside Warren. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
Now here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Feeds it to Bamba. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Oladipo, here we go. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
Now the pass to Fournier. A 3 ball. Orlando gets it back. Bamba kicks to Fournier. Second chance shot, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Isaac comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Isaac. Indiana again missing. Orlando leading by 7. Augustine passes to Fultz. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Warren. Back to Turner. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the 3-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
Sabonis, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Fournier. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fultz.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Augustine passes to Ross. Now here's Gordon. 12 points for him. Isaac finds Augustine. Shakes him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you simply have to stay down on the shot fake. Augustine has you beat once you're in the air.
That one is no good. Pacers trail by 13. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. "20 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Bitadze. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Here's Gordon. Bucket is good. 14 points for Aaron Gordon.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, he came into the league as an incredible athlete, but Aaron Gordon has put in the work to be a great offensive player, and right before our very eyes, it's happening.
Goes back up. The kick out to Warren. Back to Turner. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Oh, Vucevic in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys. The alley and the oop. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Fultz with the ball. Sabonis defending. Sabonis against Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And the basket by Gordon.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Passes to McConnell. Shoots over Carter-Williams. A shot by McConnell, no good. And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now here's Gordon. T right on him. Here's Bitadze. Lays it in off the breakaway. Bitadze's got 6 points. Magic leading by 19. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Inside. It's stolen. Holiday goes in. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Fournier dishes to Carter-Williams. Gordon deciding where to go with it. That's tipped. Back to Fournier. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Fournier's got his second bucket of the game to go. Holiday against Fournier. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
The pass to Carter-Williams. Outside Fournier. Now here's Ennis. He's covered by McConnell. Bamba kicks to Ennis. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando getting another chance here. And the basket by Gordon.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Holiday with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter. Orlando leading by 18. Pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's blocked. Gordon the pass to Ennis. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside Fournier. Over Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers 5. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's Brogdon. Orlando grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
And Indiana shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the wide open shot from Warren, off target with his 3. Orlando leading by 22. Ross with it. Outside Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Vucevic down low. Sabonis is there. Ross with it. Brogdon picks him up. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Deflects the pass. Isaac with the steal. Back to Gordon. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Warren. Here's Brogdon. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Outside Gordon. Ross for 3. Offensive rebound. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Now Lamb.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Gordon finds Fultz. It's stolen by Lamb. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Magic leading by 20. Vucevic up top. Turner covering. Another miss by Orlando.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Out to Lamb. Pass to Sabonis. The putback. Rebounded by Isaac. For Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Ross with it. Sabonis defending. Back to Ross. From past the arc. Another miss by Orlando. Pacers trail by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Aaron Gordon.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Back to Vucevic from downtown. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, off.